Greetings, everyone. We are working hard here to get this show together. Sorry about that.
The other end.
Greetings, welcome to
and
the beautiful San
catches up
Francisco
on the
Bay
play and helps
Area.
out Callan Herman.
Hope everyone's
Steals
doing
that
well
ball
today,
away.
this
Here's
morning.
Detterman on the run. And a collision.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
a
we're a little behind the eight
foul
ball
in the
here.
lane.
That's all I'm going
I'll
to say
take that
about
one. Well, what do you think?
Just a second.
I saw that one going the other way.
Yeah.
But,
thing from the desktop here. I understand there's some Warriors slander going on in the chat. We're going to have to get to that immediately and directly. I'll tell you that much. Here's a unique situation. I actually don't know the result of last night's game. I know they were trailing.
And Rosenquist catches up on the play and helps out Callan Herman. Steals that ball away.
I don't know.
Here's Detterman on the run. And a collision. And a blocking foul in the lane.
Just a second.
I'll take that one. Well, what do you think? I saw that one going the other way.
Yeah.
But,
right about there.
We're hearing the game video over your game audio over your talking.
I appreciate that. I've been informed there's a sound issue. We will resolve that.
the other end. And Rosenquist catches up on the play and helps out Callan Herman. Steals that ball away. Here's Detterman on the run. And a collision. And a blocking foul in the lane. I'll take that one. Well, what do you think? I saw that one going the other way.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
catches up on the play and helps out Callan Herman. Steals that ball away. Here's Detterman on the run. And a collision. And a blocking foul in the lane. I'll take that one. Well, what do you think?
There. I want to mute.
Still happening.
Yeah. Should be fixed now. Sorry, everybody. I appreciate you bearing with me this morning. Whew. Need that. Okay. Greetings, Tom in the house. Great to see you. Yes, safe bet. Yes. All right, now what's going on? Right, so Draymond gets suspended. Yes. Was it justified? Yes. Previous history? Yes. Not me. Jason Hayes had a question that was bothering him greatly, even though he was assured by rules experts that the ruling was correct. It involved anybody has the reference on the play, that would be helpful. Free thrower is at the line. They are preparing to shoot. An opponent of the free thrower steps into the lane. The official gives a signal for a delayed lane violation. And the case play that I know is, and then the coach for the throwing team requests a timeout. We request the timeout. We come back, right? We resume play with the same thrower. They miss the try. It is a delayed lane violation. The lane violation carries over from the previous action. So Jason was asking about a similar play, but that was the sort of the reference, the casebook reference. It's not in the casebook currently. I'm wondering where actually that came from. If anybody has that, that would be a plus. All right. Games tomorrow. Excellent. Patrick Weaver's jumping in from New Hampshire. It must be basketball season. Good to see you, Patrick. Celtics fan, as I recall. Aaron Bender, 18-minute halves, Wisconsin tonight, and JUCO tomorrow, right? So, Aaron, how do you handle it's before your high school game tonight? How do you handle sort of like a personal pregame about rules differences, mechanics differences, etc.? And then the next night you got a JUCO game, right? You don't want to bring any of your high school mechanics into your JUCO game. Again, we have to have sort of a personal pregame about simple basics. I'm always intrigued about how people actually go about doing that. You know, whether it's in the parking lot, before the game or what have you. Mark is back home. Oh man, the city was crazy yesterday. Crazy yesterday. You got out just in time. Martin, good to see you. Mike Goodwin is here. Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. The whole grandpa. But yesterday was just a brutally busy day for me. Steve Munzer in the house from Michigan. Are we blue? Are we green? That's a sort of a requirement. You have to state your color here if you're from Michigan. Uh-oh. Chris Lake as well. Mike Connor's in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Kamali Rowan. Chris Janish. I am way behind. Pardon me, everybody. Ray Garcia from Midland, Texas. Permian Basin. Can we assume that's on the Gulf? I don't know. My geography is always a challenge. Oh, it was an inadvertent whistle in that free throw scenario, right? Jason's twist was inadvertent whistle was blown during that free throw action where we already had a delayed lane violation. Obviously, if the whistle is blown in that situation, the play is dead. We will resume at the point of interruption there. Yes, fair. It is a team warning for delay. My tech team was, yeah. Jason, I'm going to put that aside. Hey, Dr. Wilson is in the house from Disneyland. Oh man, you've got a full day ahead. How many? He's got, Jared has a brood. Talk about a tiring day, right? Going to Disneyland with young children for a day of activity. Home of the Lumberjacks. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so Mike, on that play, that is obviously the delayed violation carries over. We both know there is a case play or some reference to this. I don't know where it is. Jason Honey is in the house. Great to see you. Billy Mack. Now we can go. Glenn from Black Creek, Wisconsin. Excellent. I don't think we have any bonus free throw plays, so we can all be on the same page. All right, and another rules exception state, Minnesota, 18-minute halves, restricted area on the court. Yeah. Shot clock for all varsity games. Excellent. So you have 35-second shot clock and then a reset to 20 if the team retains possession in the front court. So, plays go, dribble plays occurring. Ultimately, there is a common foul. There's a hand check. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock. In Minnesota, they would reset not to 35, but rather to 20. Similarly, the player releases a try, contacts the ring, team gets the rebound on offense, 20, not 35. So that's a twist. Here in California, we are full reset in all situations. All right, Al, get out there on the court. And pregame, hey, we're here to shake off the rust, right? We don't have to strive for perfection here. We can just, let's get good, let's get better, let's get comfortable. All right, we got blue, we got green. Excellent. I don't know what that means. Wait a minute. Dave Craig makes an appearance. Dave, how are you? Good to see you. Joseph Ruiz from New Mexico. Wow. I'm going to do that. Zooch, we're struggling to go early here today. All right, what are we doing? We're going here. Yes. Am I ready? So here's the thing. I am just tragically apologetic, or it just struck me. I'm super apologetic for the absence of sound on plays for live stream viewers. Right, the sound really makes the play, the sound of the game, etc. And they've all been silent due to issues, but I think I've resolved those. Proof. Where's the proof? It's in the pudding. It's always in the pudding. So we will be looking at pudding today. I have this. It is muted. Do. Hold on just a second. Obviously, my pre-show checklist has fallen by the wayside. Watch is off. We're back again every week live. No, I'm not going to do that. We're back again with 5 plays, looking at plays. We want to get better as basketball officials. Stick around. Greetings, welcome back. 5 Play Friday. We're looking at plays. We're looking at controversial plays. Let's look at our You Make the Call play. Our first play is always a You Make the Call play. What do you have on play number 1? That didn't work. Let's try this. Wow. Okay. All right.
Great switch.
Okay. Ay. Someone said I need coffee. We'll find out about that. All right, our first play. Greetings again. Welcome back. 5 Play Friday. My name is Greg Austin with A Better Official. We craft video to help basketball officials get better and take control of their officiating career. We're looking at plays today. We're looking at our first play. It's a You Make the Call play. What do you have on play number 1? All right, a tough pass and crash play, blocking foul ruled by the lead, double whistle on the play. What do you have on this play? Do we have an offensive foul? Do we have a defensive foul? Put your comments down below and stick around to the end of the video, and we'll take a look at all of the things on play number 1. All right, with that, let's move on to play number 2. All right, so the sound didn't play. Got to fix that. Because it stayed on mute.
At the other end. And Rosenquist catches up on the play and helps out
There's
Callan
the
Herman.
sound.
Steals that ball away. Here's Detterman on the run. And a collision. And a blocking foul in the lane. I'll take that one. Well, what do you think? I saw that one going the other way.
Yeah, we'll have it going forward. Okay. Man, we're struggling. No, that's not correct.
At the other end. And Rosenquist catches up on the play and helps out Callan Herman, steals that ball away. Here's Detterman on the run. And a collision. And a blocking foul in the lane. I'll take that one. Well, what do you think? I saw that one going the other way.
Yeah.
But,
one. All right, back at the start of the show, we had a tough pass crash play. Let's review all of the things on play number 1.
at the other end. And Rosenquist catches up on the play and helps out Callan Herman, steals that ball away. Here's Detterman on the run. And a collision. And a blocking foul in the lane. I'll take that one. Well, what do you think? I saw that one going the other way.
Yeah.
But,
all right, we. All right, we have a tough. Man. All right, a tough pass crash play. The most important thing about this play is that it was officiated. We did not have distraction following the basketball, right? Our lead is responsible in this situation for that primary or for the defender on the play. We also note that we have a double whistle from the C on the play, and we have great habits and fundamentals, right? The C does not show early what their ruling would be on the play, and the lead behaves as we would expect leads to behave, and they come super quick and they have a block on the play. Let's look, though, at all of the things on the play. Right, so we have, arm contact for a very big, strong defender. That is let go on this play. Player goes, secondary defender, looking to get in position. Time to have they established legal guarding position on this play. Wow. Obviously took it in the path. Visitors say charge, charge, charge. Lead comes block. That's a tough play. That's a tough play. So get it one more time. Was he established? Now, this is an NCAA play. NCAA has a little different rules restrictions this year. I don't know if it applies to pass crash, where it has to be before the player, not before they establish their foot on the floor or lift their foot on the floor, but rather place that foot on the floor, I believe. Anyway, this is a tough play. In high school, would we say this defender has legal guarding position prior to the player leaving the floor? Yes. Yes. Yes, we would. I think in high school we would have a pass crash. We would have an offensive foul in this situation. Right? Obviously, our defender moves backwards, right? That does not affect their legality on this play. Right? But we've got great habits and fundamentals at the lead, right? Block charge, correct, incorrect. What habits do we have on the court by our officials? Our center official has a whistle, holds. Our lead goes quick. Block identifies that it was on the pass, identifies that they are in a bonus situation and will be attempting free throws as a result. Great habits and fundamentals at the spot by both officials. Tough play, but a great play to look at, right? Again, our takeaways. Number one, most important, this play was officiated. Nobody was looking away, following the basketball. The defender on the play was officiated. A ruling was made. You agree, you disagree, that's fine. If we're in high school, maybe we have something different. But this is a great play for us to look at. And that's why we're here on 5 Play Friday looking at all of the things. Too. Man, did we get there eventually? Jesus Christ. Oh. Help me out on the collegiate rule for pass crash and for charge taking, right? Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. I need to, inquiring minds want to know about hip replacement. That's all I can say about that. Mike has a team control foul. Jared, real-time block. I don't think, Sean, I don't think there was any illegal movement by our defender using high school rules on this play. Tough play. That's tough play. Right? So on this play, you obviously have a really savvy defender. And this is probably be a defender who we've already identified they are a charge taker. Right? Their simple movement here to anticipate, right? That movement there, right? That's good stuff from a defender. Marco's got offensive. Jason thinks our lead was guessing. Don't see. It's possible. Jared thinks this belongs to the C. Interesting. The defender came out of the center's primary. This is true. They got a little bit of a blocked look. Yeah. Jared, if we were pre-gaming for NCAA women's, of course, we'd say, hey, anything down the lane belongs to the lead. All right. That's excellent consistency, Larry. Gary's got team control. Kenan Fort's in the house. Great to see you. Jason changed his mind. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, great habits by our defender on this play. And, anticipating, and, they were all about, I'm going to get in this player's path. I guess my remaining question is, NCAA men's, is this by rule now a block? Because we know that they, what did the C have? Yeah, so sometimes if I'm working and I'm center on this play, I'm going to raise my hand. I may not even blow my whistle, right? Just to ensure that we have the play covered and that we can also show agreement as a crew. So if I'm center here and I just, and I'm going to raise my fist in this situation, even though I hear your whistle maybe a little bit before as lead, and then you come up with a block, what's my reaction? right? Just a simple nod of the head. Whether I agree or disagree, I was going the other way, partner. Right? But this shows a confirmation from the crew. Everybody's on the same page, etc. There was agreement on the page. We might get back and say, man, that was absolutely, he was there. And what have you. That's just something I do. Hey, Brett, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. Well, okay. So Jason is going to bring that mentality into the game, and that's fair, right? This player's just trying to take a charge, not actually playing defense, right? And some officials are frustrated with that, just as their sense of what basketball is, etc. Charge takers rub them the wrong way. But at the same time, like Mike Connors points out, this defender showed excellent anticipation and movement in attempting to take the charge. And can we disregard that? I like good defense. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Now, I'm going to go here. Where are we? I am now on the edited version. We've watched play number 1, and now we're ready to look at play number 2. I've already done that. I'll do it again. I'll do it again so I don't screw things up. But before I do, now our video should be muted, and when I go to this play, the video should play. Let's take a look at play number 2. All right, we have an illegal screen on the play. We have some coach actions. We have a sense of sort of confusion about what's going to happen next by our crew. Let's look at all of the things here. Obviously, this is a great call. We've got a screener who leans into a moving defender. This is illegal contact by rule. Got some non-approved mechanics at the spot. But does anybody confused about what this official has on this play? Did we designate the spot? Do we show great habits and fundamentals at the spot? We move to the reporting area, right? This is an essential part of NFHS. We want our official to move to the reporting area. They do, and then we show that moment of confusion, right? Where we can, sort of the strength and conviction of our call can all wither away when we, at the moment, we've reported, we're confused about what happens next, and human beings are going to say, oh, he seems unsure, right, on the play. It was a great call. We don't want to give that up. We want to know what happens next. I'm going to go report here. I'm going to be the new lead, right? And our center official is going to address the issues by the coach here. We've got a coach stepping onto the court, gesticulating. Is this a point of emphasis this year for National Federation of High School? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a situation that, in my opinion, needs to be addressed. Coach, I need you in your coaching box, right? A simple action by our center official could address that situation. Again, we like to say we have a soft first warning, a administrative warning, and then ultimately, if it rises or deserves it, a technical foul. Those are our options on this play. Again, illegal screen, initiated the contact. Calling official does a great job. What do we want? Designate the spot. Have great habits at the spot of the foul. Move quickly to the reporting area. Stop, report, and know what happens next. Don't give up all the good things we've done up to that point by having a moment of my lead center, right? We want to just keep that understanding of what happens next. Cannot emphasize that enough, especially for new officials, right? You're new to the game. You are officiating the game. You put calls in the game. It's a great call. It's not a great call, right? But we don't want to give up our strength and conviction and certainty that we project about the calls we make by then moving and being confused about what happens next. That's what we don't want. See it all the time, all the time. And is it the biggest deal? No. Dave, yeah, I have no problem with that, right? Coach, we're not having that tonight. Administrative warning. Put it in the book. Coach, you've been warned, right? Simple. Is he going to stray out on the coach again, out on the floor again, raising his hands like this? Well, if he does, then our remedy is simple. I mean, this is a point of emphasis. So the gremlins are out. So we could just address it by the book, right? We can always build that in. Like, so we could say we're going into our scrimmage, right? We got scrimmages, we got games, etc. This is a point of emphasis. Do the coaches know this is a point of emphasis? Should they know it's a point of emphasis? Yes. All right, so we're all on the same page, right? So we could say early on, I'm going to be super aggressive with this. If I have a coach out on the floor just taking this simple action, which he's probably done 1,000,000 times before, and nobody's addressed it, everybody's let it go, right? Not tonight, coach. That's an administrative warning. I need you in your box. Thank you. Or respect your coaching box. Thank you, right? That's a great way to do it instead of I need. Because a pregame, we may have said, please respect your coaching box, right? That's your soft warning, yeah? There is no switch, Jason, on this play. And this, of course, here in California, oh my God. It's a problem. It's a problem. Centers feel like they're supposed to go table side. No, they're not. No, they're not. So our crew, but again, our old center, or rather our old trail, new center, is sort of a wandery, not addressing the coach, sort of listening, being aware, etc. We just get a sense of, I like to say Keystone Cops. Look it up, kids. Look it up. Devin, I agree with you. Just a little more at the spot. Designate the spot. The switch? That's so sad. And here, I can tell you why that's the case, Mike. I can tell you why that's the case. I can rant all day. The change where they had the lead official, if they make a call switching with the tableside official, it just upended the apple cart. Look it up, kids. Apple cart. What? All right. Devin, you are preaching to the choir, right? If we're great at the spot of the foul, and again, this is something for young officials, right? If we're great at the spot of the foul, you, as a young official, you are so far ahead of the game. You are so far ahead of the game. At the spot of the foul, color, number of the player. What we're supposed to do, we're supposed to inform the offending player that the foul is on them. So in this instance, what do we have? So blue 22, illegal screen. Designate the spot. We're taking care of business at the spot of the foul. Once we do that, then we take the action of moving quickly to the reporting area, finding an open view between players, reporting, knowing what happens next. If we do all of that, there's a confident official making a call. They're very comfortable in their skin at the spot of the foul. They are behaving confidently as they move to the reporting area. They report with strength and confidence, and then they know what's happening next, right? Our aura of confidence and strength is never broken. There's no break in the chain. So that's really valuable for young officials to just own that understanding at the spot of the foul. Take care of business. Okay. So the sound is working. I'm really happy. It was all the start. So I do have to go with the silent. All right, lessons learned. I'm going to take a peek, see what's next. All right, from one illegal screenplay, maybe another. Let's take a look.
Yeah, when he gets that ball in the high post, he's done a good job faking the shot and then taking it right to the basket.
Here is Edwards, long range, way off the mark, but luckily they come up with it. And now an offensive foul going to be called, I believe.
Yep.
Foul on Kelvin Payne.
All right, illegal screen ruled by our trail official on the play. Let's look at all of the things. First of all, if you are in a shot clock state and this is an air ball, what are we doing? Immediately looking to see that the shot clock was not properly reset. That's something we're going to look at on this play. Right? We have a teammate who passes the ball to a corner shooter. They take a route. They are unfortunate on this play. Were they trying to contact this defender on this play? No. But did they? And did they commit an illegal action on this play? Yes, they did. Our calling official on the play gets the play right. How did they come off to you? To me, a little jumpy. It's like, did this require this, right, action? There's sort of a sense of, an excitement about the play. Right? Do we don't need? But we do designate the spot. Our crew's going to know what's going to happen next. This player passes. They're looking to move to another spot on the floor. If I'm the calling official on this play, I'm going to say to this player, unlucky, right? But illegal. And that's a foul on the play. But again, we're looking at all of the things. We're looking for the habits and fundamentals of the crew. Watch our center official, right? Moored, in place, big picture view. What's the rush? We're not, we don't have to leave the scene, be aware of reactions on the benches, etc. A big picture view, knowing exactly what happens next, but not being in a hurry to move away, look away, etc. When we analyze our game video, we're looking at all of the things on the play. We're putting ourselves in the positions of the officials. Would I do this in this situation? Do I have excellent habits and fundamentals? So a simple screening play, one that our officials get right, a thing that we can look at and learn from, on the play. And that's what we like to do here on 5 Play Friday. And of course, if this is the content that you find valuable as a basketball official, I've got a great idea. Why don't you just take a moment and hit that like button? It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm and gets the video in front of more basketball officials so we can all get better together. It's like I've said that before. Oh, I'm seeing some great new names in the chat. Andrew Carkenny, good to see you. So, I would not know how to pronounce that. A question is asked, why do some refs call the team red when the color is orange? Well, the simple answer is single syllable. Red, blue, black, white, right? Gives us the moment to, like Mike Connors said, that we can say with conviction, right? If it was a 3-syllable, alabaster, right? It just, so officials are going to naturally gravitate towards the single syllable. And they're going to be instructed that way. We don't say orange around here. Does it say that in the officials manual that the officials should use 1-syllable color descriptions? No. No, it doesn't. But it is a very common practice, right? Exactly. Well, that's a great, right? That's what we want to. So Jared says, thought it was going to be a shot clock play when watching it, right? Because we want to be super aware this was an air ball, and we would expect oftentimes the shot clock is going to be improperly reset. And when would the officials look to correct it if a shot was imminent, etc.? Why am I on that scene and not this scene? We're sort of geared up for that. But it also brings up the great point. If we're really focused on the shot clock, maybe we are not focused on officiating the game. We have to obviously do both and find that balance and find things that distract us from officiating the game. Yeah, everybody's going to agree on this call. Hi, Warner. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the way it's instructed. Almost always. There's a great story, though, from Pat Summitt, who was the head coach at Tennessee, and I guess one of the officials referred to their team as red, and she, in no uncertain terms, let them know, no, it's orange, right? So, want to be smart about that one. So Dave says it's more incidental. It is, again, unlucky that the player chose that path, but the actions resulting from the contact are an illegal screening action. You know, our defender was not allowed to defend the shot as a result. Tom's asking, would we have continuous motion on this play if the shot was successful? Has our player begun their habitual? That's a great play. A great question, Tom. I hadn't even thought of that. I was so focused on the illegal contact. So another part of this play is if this try had been successful, would we score the goal? And by our calling official being so animated and excited at the spot and turning to go away, would they have an opinion about whether this player had begun their habitual motion that precedes a try for goal on this play? I would say, I mean, they had not begun any upward motion. They had not released the try, but they were definitely within the shooting motion on that play. It would definitely be something that we would have to consider and have awareness of as a crew. Would our lead official have an opinion? A little bit of ball watching on the play. Our center official might have all the answer. But a great point, something we have to be aware of as officials on that play. No, let me go back. Something we have to be aware of as officials on that play. I'm going to go there. All right, let's take a look. Let's move on. Let's find our next play and look at all the things. Here we go. All right, this is a habits and fundamentals play, right? What can we take away from this transition action and the actions of the officials? This is a situation that will happen to you in your game. You are the center official, you move for an open look on a play, and there is suddenly a steal and we're going in the opposite direction, right? It will happen in the game. One of the great points, though, on this play is that our center official is crew aware. We always have to be aware of where our crew is in transition action. Habits and fundamentals. Whose play is this play to the basket? It's really straightforward. This is the lead's play all the way. Our center official, patient. You don't have a foul? That's a foul and comes in with the ruling as the center official. We just have to have this mindset as a crew. We understand the system. We are working the system, and the system gives us secondary coverage responsibilities. And as a center official on this play, cadence, no foul. Okay, that is a foul. I'm going to put a ruling in the play, right? Also notice the habits and fundamentals at the spot. So our old center here on this play takes a step down to get a look. That's great. What do we expect to have happen? We expect a rotation. We expect to hold our position as center. But we have that steal. We're going the opposite direction. We're going to do the best that we can. We'd want to pull up as a new lead here and get a look at that obvious foul. No, our center will come get it. This is all fantastic, right? Let's watch, though, habits and fundamentals by our lead here and be aware of these situations, right? This player was fouled, goes to the floor. We want to be focused on players here. Don't be distracted by the basketball. The ball will come to you. The ball will come to you, right? Let's be aware of the players, make sure everybody's good before we go and report. But the great thing that jumps off from this play is our center official is crew aware. Our lead is crew aware, right? So let's look at the lead when they rotate in this situation. And the ball is deflected and stolen, right? So what's your mindset as the lead, right? So we have to pregame this situation. If we have this situation where essentially we have two C's on the play, we need our officials out front to sort out who's going to do what. If our new center right here said, I understand my partner's in a bad spot, I'm going to go, or I missed the rotation, or anything like that, and our crew ends up in a certain formation, our trail official needs to fill in and make the crew whole by choosing the path that they of best move. So, that was excellent language. Obvious foul. Great cadence, right? Great strength at the spot as well, right? We come up in a really strong position. There's no confusion. We're not like trailing the play and running in late, etc. Would we have liked to not get as beaten on this play as we were? Yes, but these plays are going to happen. They're going to happen in your game. And so that's all. We want to be ready when they do, to have great habits and fundamentals as a crew. Ooh. Brett, you obviously have incredibly good judgment. That's all I can say about that. Incredible. Let's see. Lavender. How about lavender? I was trying to think of a 3-syllable color. It took me. I guess it depends on what part of the country you're from. Orange. Orange. Oh. I haven't started. I've been having an exploration of using colors. Of course, we want to be consistent as a crew. So if you have a team with gray jerseys and you say, oh, we're going to say gray, but then your partner says black, then we sort of, we want to be the same. We want to be on the same page. The implication. Oh, nice color distraction there. Oh my God! Of course, Another crew saver from Zooch. I got distracted on the play. Wow! Holy cow! Exactly. I think our lead had a great angle on the play. There's obviously not a, we have to work with what we've. Come on, man. I need stage direction. All right. Right, so Chris said, right, so we always feel, oh my gosh, I've done my crew a disservice when we rotate on this play, but the ball has settled. We've got, the ball is trying to be entered into the post. We have to rotate as the lead. It's just a circumstance that occurs in our game, but everything done here is done correctly. The lead had completed their rotation. Our crew ends up in an inopportune position, but that's all related to the entry pass being deflected and stolen in the fashion that it was. But we executed well as a crew on this play. I can pull that. Yes, do it. Periwinkle. Of course, first, I guess you have to know what periwinkle actually is. Yeah. We're obviously not getting it with our current crew. Aye. Devin has thoughts on the speed of the rotation. Right, so what do we have from our lead on this play? Nothing is really clear. We got high post action, and we've got 2 players on the opposite side. one of the players cuts to the basket, we'd certainly want our lead to be aware of that, but we're going to have to make a choice here about what to officiate. That player under the basket, we definitely need to be aware of that defender from behind there. Ultimately, we can see that the team is setting up to try to get the ball into the post. Maybe they've run this action before, and that post action becomes the attention of the lead. I have no problem with that pace of rotation. What we don't want to have is scurrying, and maybe our crew misses our rotation, right? We want to project, I am guiding the crew here. Again, I think it's just a situation where in an inopportune time, the pass was deflected and stolen on this play. Could have heard it. Well, the fact that they got the foul, right? There obviously wasn't any body contact. Got to assume that they had an open look on the play. Let's take a look here. Right. I would say they probably have a pretty good look at that defender's actions with their arm. Obviously, the ball is not deflected in that situation. Yeah. Okay, I'm here. Moving on. Next play.
A high ball coming out of the timeout. Brendable attacks, and she's going to go to the foul line she just drove the hole.
Yeah, nice job, and only Miller, I don't think, was ready for it. Didn't think she was going to bring it as aggressively as she did, and she just got out of position. Brendable took advantage of it.
All right, starting the period, first play of a period. Is our crew ready to officiate? Our lead sure is. This is illegal contact by our defender. Was it a block by our defender? Or was it a lack of verticality and illegal use of hands? And then we've got habits and fundamentals of our crew. So let's take a look at all of the things here. Is our defender legal on this play? And what do our officials do subsequently? Let's take a look. Do we have verticality on this play? Is our defender moving towards? Let's take a look here. No, they're yielding, but a lack of verticality on the play. This is illegal use of hands. There's no preliminary signal by our calling official, and I don't see one at the table as well. Let's look at the habits and fundamentals of the crew. Right? Our calling official has it at the spot, looks to see if the ball went in, steps towards. I am not a fan of this path for reporting. I am a fan of taking the high road and going around the players to the reporting area there instead of the low road. So let's watch our calling official goes low, and then our center official, right? We sort of have a intersection on the play. Just something to be aware of. Great confidence, strength, reporting, communication, all the habits and fundamentals that we want on calling officials, right? So this play is simply a play where we have to judge the verticality of the play to determine whether this was illegal or not. And it was not. Yeah, it's as simple as that. 8-11. Laker fan Brett says arm contact, right? And was this a situation where, was this a play where the body contact by the offensive player causes our defender to come down? No. No, it wasn't. What? Oh, I see it all the time. All the time, right? And, as a newer official, right, if I take the high road here, if I go around the players from the top side and move to the reporting area, then, because what's my responsibility as the reporting official is to be aware of what's going on both benches. Is there any coaches raising their arms in disagreement or what have you, right? When we take the low road, especially in the first half when we're in front of the defensive coach, then our coach can do a little under the breath muttering of, "You are shitty tonight." That's not going to pop off on video, right? So always recommend the high road. I believe it is in the official's manual. Well, our first job as lead here is going to be to judge the legality of the defender, right? So, is our defender legal? Do they have 2 feet on the floor facing their opponent? It's pretty close. But anytime a player is less than vertical, and they will, invariably, of course, will get a defender who after the foul is like, holds their arms up. I don't understand. Cool. All right. I got to figure out where I am. I've done that. All right. Block charge plays can be tough. As a bonus play today, let's take a look at this one. It's a tough one. Tell me what you got.
A 13-point game as we approach 2 minutes to play. Cobbs drives. Cobbs all the way. Offensive foul on Cobbs.
Foul number 24. Tatum with the charge for third personal.
Maybe it's not so tough after all. The most obvious charging foul I've ever seen just occurred on this play, right? So it's fun in that regard, but at the same time, is there something to learn here about habits and fundamentals of a crew? Yes. Yes, there is. Again, we always stress we want to know what happens next. In this situation, our lead has made the call. They will switch with the tableside official. As a tableside official, you have to know that's the case. In some parts of the country, maybe you don't adopt that, but that is the NFHS mechanic. And then we have our official who's not going to be moving on this play. Our trail official detaches from the game. Again, we want to be at the spot, observing players. There's no reason to move away prematurely in this situation. So, obviously, a charge on the pass, team control foul by rule. Our official does a great job of designating the spot, has to guide our partner to come handle the resulting throw-in. This is fourth period of a playoff game. We would certainly want to have that all buttoned down by then. Our trail does a great job of getting in position, but once the call is made, detaches from the game. Right? Be present, be at the spot, be observant, be aware, because what do we have? We have 2 of our crew are going to be moving on this play. So their ability to observe players, etc. We could have frustration situations late in the game on a play, such as this. But that's a great play to review. a fun play, the most obvious charge I've ever seen. That was a previous play? Yes, I agree. That was a charge. Previous play. Yeah, Stan, on the previous play, if we had a double whistle on the play like that, we could, that would be interesting. If our center official had the arms coming down and our lead official had body contact. Yes. Yes, they were. And the other thing, of course, Mike, is there's no actions by our defender that in any way end their legal guarding position, right? Many times now, it's not going to happen on this play, but are going to, our defenders, she was leaning, or she was, had given up some aspect of verticality. She didn't take it in the chest, right? So, right, is she anticipating the contact by elongating her torso or her body and starting to move backwards? Yes. Is there anything about that that's illegal? No, it is not. That is super valuable to take from this play as well. No, I'm going here. I am going here. It was a banger, a 50-50. Nah, I detect the sarcasm. I don't know what that means. V-back. Actually, it is here in California. This is a California playoff game last year, I believe. In California, we do not make the tableside switch as a calling official. The V-back. I'd never heard that. Yes, indeed, Devin. Devin's bringing the essential energy on the show today. Okay. All right. Where are we? 8:20. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Overall, on plays today. But I am going to, you're not going to believe this, I got a really busy schedule today. Oh, go figure. Ay. This has been quite a week. I hope everybody is super excited about their upcoming games. We've got, the season is upon us. Here in the Bay Area, scrimmages have started. I have not done any high school scrimmages. I have blocked this entire week. Why would I block this entire week? Yeah, Wee Charlie's been here. Wee Charlie is in the house. So we've been doing the grandparent thing. Unfortunately, Mom has returned from her visit, so I didn't have to wake up and do the feeding this morning, but did I enjoy my time? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thanks, Dave. My first game is a foundation game on Tuesday at Berkeley High School. 2-person game, Berkeley High. What does that mean to a local official? It's a huge floor. It's a 94-foot floor. 2-person. It should be illegal. Outlawed by rule. Ay. 2-person on a 94-foot floor. Man, such a great. So some of us may have been graduates of Berkeley High School, but just a great gym with, oftentimes on videos that we see that are submitted. So that play was submitted by a viewer. If you want to submit a play, there's a link on the screen in the description, and in the first pinned comment, and I'm also going to put one up above where you can submit a play, and it may appear on an upcoming episode of 5 Play Friday. Thanks for joining us today. Much appreciated, much love. Of course, we always encourage you to do all of the things, the like, the subscribe, and the notify so you don't miss out on any of our new content. I have a video here that I think you'll enjoy if you enjoyed this one. And very much thank you for being here. We'll see you in the very next episode. Take care, everybody. Yeah. Sort of built that in. Usually, the way I've structured it now, I'm going to do that stuff after the fact, but I can just put it in right there. Jared, I appreciate you joining the stream today. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Good to see you. Good to see you. Tom Hickey, awesome. I'm going to wrap it up. I got work to do. Okay. Okay. I guess, yeah. So a hip replacement is in my future. That's the bottom line. Yeah. So I'm not super eager to make it happen sooner than later, both related to officiating and not related to officiating. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate everybody joining in the chat. We've had a great contribution. I apologize for the early tech issues. I apologize for previously not having audio on plays. I think we've done that successfully today. Hey, finally. There's still one more step I have to fix. I think I had it right all along. Of course, we note in this players on the bench here, we do have a player with religious headgear. Legal by rule in NFHS rules. I don't think she ever made it into the game, though. Yeah, we definitely want our trail there, just observing who comes to who, late game scenario. If on this play we've got some frustration, right? So trail should be stepping in the other direction. Does blue come to blue? Does white come to white? Is that a factor in a Warriors fight situation? I guess the situation with Rudy Gobert is Gobert went to Clay and not to his teammate in order to extract and separate, thus giving Draymond license for the headlock. Yeah. All right, everybody. I appreciate you joining today live. Good question. How do I don't know how to interpret that name. Excellent Fiving. I can't do it. It's not popping for me. You can officiate a game with one person. It happens at the rec level all the time, just because partners don't show up for a game, etc. Tough to do in high school. Very tough. But that's just the way it works. We're here to play the game. And if an official gets injured, we will do that. Oh. Insane shot. Okay. I'm an old person. I can't decipher this stuff the kids put out today. But I like the young people. Oh, that is tremendous, Dave. Super excited that you are back on the court. Yeah, sometimes we'll start a freshman or a lower level game with one official. It can happen. All we can do is the best that we're going to do in that situation. Thanks, Sean. Thanks a lot. All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you all joining today and bearing through the slings and arrows of my early show problems. Yeah. Wait, yeah, okay. Take care.